Okay, you can actually rotate this image. When you come here, you can rotate, decide to rotate. I don't want us to temper out it. Don't temper out it, just leave it the way it is. Now there's something we need to do again. What we need to do now is we have to go back to our what do you call it, we have to go back to our folder here. Let's open this folder again. Open the folder. Now remember that we had saved the Unijust Google backup, or your whatever generic institution you saved yours. What we'll do is we'll come here. Remember that our connection is not on. I'm not using my data for ArcGIS. If I'm not mentioned that I've just done that. The ArcGIS is free. This is ArcMap is free. I'm not working with no data, please. So you can see also that as I click here, this arrow here ceases to go off the screen. So I will show us how to get rid of it. What you do is you just hold on shift. Now you can actually do this adjustment. So don't make the mistake of keeping this whole. You can actually distort your work. Okay, so we don't want to distort that, so don't touch that. What you need to do is to come here and hold on shift, then it disappears. Okay, your image has to be in this format. So as I was explaining, I'm offline. So what I'll do is I'll open the backup Google Unijust Google file, and now hit on open. Let's wait for it to load. As it's loading, wait for it to load. So what we are trying to do in a nutshell here is simply, you remember that we created some 4 dots. Let me zoom in. We created these dots on the screen here. So what we are simply trying to do is that we are going to copy now the coordinate from Google Earth Pro from this point and transfer it into this place. Then this is now what we actually call the georeferencing. Simply assigning geographical coordinate system onto a raster image. As simple as it is what we call georeferencing. Okay, so let me check if our program it's loaded. Now I'll click on OK. What I'll do is I'll come to Unijust. Here you have to double click on it so that it will take you down to the screen. Good. Now what you remember, I said you can press R. If it doesn't work, you come to your view and go to reset and press tilt and compass. Good. Now this is actually the position we are. You can click on R on our ArcGIS. We are in this position. Let me go back. This is where we are. Let me zoom in so that it looks similar. Now this is where we are. So what we need to do is we'll go back here. We'll go back to our Google Earth. What we'll do is I'll have to uncheck to see, okay, that's the point. So what I'll do, I'll right click and come to property, and then I have my latitude as this. So what I'll do, I'll highlight and copy, come to my axis, and then the next step I will do is I will come to this under georeferencing, pick this, and then what I'll do is I'll reduce this until I sense it as the cross merges exactly as the quadrant of that point. Then I right click, it shows the point 1. I left click, then I right click, then come to this is input X and Y. This is input DMS, simply means degree, minutes and seconds of latitude and longitude. Left click, it brings you here. This is latitude. Remember I copied latitude. What I'll do here is highlight and then paste. This is 9 degrees 57 minutes. Now this is 1072 degrees. So what I'll do, I'll double left click and type 9 degrees. This is 57. I'll type 57, and then what I'll do, from 57 minutes I'll highlight here and delete. It's on not, I leave it on not. I'll go back to my Google Earth. Okay, sorry, my Google Earth is supposed to be previewed here. Okay, I have to go back. Then for the instance I copy, then come to axis, right click and put. I have to repeat this process because my Google Earth Pro is supposed to appear here, but it's ceasing to appear. So it means I have to pause the video for now and bring it back in order for us to understand what we are doing very clearly. So I'll be back in a moment.